time I make a video. But okay. Hi boos, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. So I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. In today's video, if you can't tell already by the title, number 1, and 2, my shirt, we're going to be talking about the army again. Military. I guess it'll be a military Monday video. Packing list. So if you guys want to know what you should pack on your way to basic, then keep watching. Alright, so let's get into this. I should have been more prepared for this video, but you know me. When you get to reception and basic, you're going to do layouts, and you're going to basically empty all of the items out of your bags that you brought already, and you're going to lay it out on the floor, and they're going to go through items that you shouldn't have, and then you're going to hold it up, and if you have it and you shouldn't have it, then you're going to walk to the front and throw the contraband in the trash can. So don't overthink everything and just start packing a bunch of stuff, because you might have to throw it away once you get there. So I would say you need to bring the basic necessities: toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, shower shoes, socks, underwear, stuff like that. I mean, when you get to basic, you're going to go to the PX and you're gonna buy everything that you need that you don't already have. So, and it's gonna come on this little cash card. I don't know, it's a card that has money on it, like $300, and it comes from like your first paycheck or whatever. So if you want to save your money on the card, I think the money I think it winds up going back to your account if you don't use all the money on the card, so it'll go back to your account, but I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. But I don't think I spent all my money in basic on the card. So if you don't want to spend all your money on the card and you want it to go back into your account, if it does go back into your account, then I would say bring your basic necessities: soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, socks, underwear, sports bra, stuff like that. So that way you don't have to use the money on your card once you get there and you already have it. And as for underwear and socks, stuff like that, your socks need to be white. While you're in basic, you need to have white socks. And your undergarment should be, like, for the ladies, nude, black. I think white is fine too, but no crazy hot pink colors, like none of that. You're not there for that, and they're gonna get rid of that real quick. And for the guys, I think it's like nude and white and black as well. But then once you get to the PX, they have army green color for the guys, and they have black sports bras for the ladies, stuff like that. So basically, you really don't need to bring anything, because you're gonna get money to buy what you need once you get there. But if you're one of the people who just want to be prepared and just ready for anything, you could pack your hair products for the ladies, because I don't know, I think when I went to the PX, they didn't have the hair products that I needed, so I wound up getting this gel, Tresemme gel, and Tresemme is not for textured hair like that, for real. So my hair was looking a mess in basic. I was just a whole mess, period, but that's besides the point. Everybody's gonna be looking a mess, but I was just like, you don't even really care either at that point. You're just like, and I brought my brush from home, comb and stuff like that. You could bring a brush and comb and stuff, but for the rat tail combs, you can't have a rat tail comb. If it's the little skinny tail part, you can't have that. You can't have food, of course, so they're gonna make you throw out your food once you get to reception. So if you're gonna eat it, you better eat it, because you're gonna be hungry, so I would advise you to eat it. You don't really need a lot of stuff, because you're gonna, one, be given everything you need, from uniforms to the PT, the uniform you sleep in, and all that. It's gonna be given to you. For the shower shoes, If you do bring a pair from home, make sure they're black, or you can't use them because they make you get the little black flip-flops. Those are your shower shoes. So just make sure they're black. If you want to bring your own, you already have a pair, just bring them. Yeah, I think because in reception you don't get to go to the PX right then and there to buy some shower shoes if you don't already have it. So you're gonna be taking a shower barefoot, or like me, I took a shower in my shoes. Oh my god, it was crazy. I just hate my feet being bare in like public showers. That's just disgusting to me. So once I got to reception, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have slides. How could I forget my slides? And I only had my Converse. So I was like, you just gonna get in the shower with these shoes, period. And so that's what I did. My shoes were soaking wet. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how I did that. And yeah, shower is gonna be very, very short and basic. So you get in, you wash everything you need to wash, and you get out. They was rushing people in basic. They wasn't rushing me. I was gonna take my time, and I was gonna make sure I was smelling good. Like, I'm not gonna be stinking out here, because oh my gosh, them boys was stank. Especially when we went out to the field and then we came back. You know, we would have to put this war paint on to camouflage our face and your ears and your neck, stuff like that. I wouldn't put it all over my face and stuff because it was just like so nasty. I was like, I'm not doing that, because it's like a wax and it's really thick, and I'm like, this is gonna clog my pores. I'm not putting all this on my face. So I just put a little on my face to, you know, get away with it, because the drill sergeants were like, put it on, you need more, you need more. And then the guys, you know, guys being guys, they like that kind of stuff, so they're like putting it all over their face and their neck and their ears. I'm like, and then we get back to the barracks and we take a shower and stuff, and these guys still have paint on their ears and their neck, and I'm just like, y'all dirty. But what else? You guys want to ask me questions or something you don't know and you want to know, I can make another video about that, because I just feel like, I don't know, a lot of stuff happened in basic, and unless I get a specific question that's gonna trigger my memory to remembering, then I really like it's just all over the place. Some points I do have, I told you guys that you can't fall asleep, but it's so funny because everybody be so tired, and so you're really struggling to stay up. Like, your head be like, and it was so crazy. Like, when we had classes, that was the worst, because like, you just sit in a classroom. I don't know what it is about the classroom environment, but like, I just get so sleepy as soon as I sit down. I don't know what that is. Like, even today, like, I just get so sleepy as soon as I sit down. But when I'm standing up, I'm doing whatever, I'm good, and I just sit down and I'm like, whoa. But so we had to make sure that our battle buddies stay up, or we all gonna get smoked. So unless you want to get smoked, make sure your battle buddies are up and squared away. Yes. Should we talk about my first time shooting? I was excited to shoot, but I was also nervous because it was my first time ever handling a weapon, period. And it's pretty big. We had the M4s. A lot of people had M16s, and I've shot with the M16 before, and I hate it because the buttstock doesn't collapse. It's extended, and that's how it stays. And I'm short, I have short arms and stuff, so it's kind of very uncomfortable for me to shoot with. But the M4 had an adjustable buttstock, so it's better for petite people like me. If you're a guy, then you might like M16. It's the same thing, just the buttstock. One extends, one doesn't. And I was nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I never shot a gun. Oh, so they give you a class before we actually do go out into the range, and they tell you how you're supposed to zero, and then your breathing, your breath control, your trigger control, and your eyesight. The basic fundamentals of shooting, they teach you all of that. So after they taught us that, like the next day we marched to the range, which is so far. Oh my gosh, so far. And then we started to shoot, and it took me forever to like zero. It's still I have a hard time zeroing. I don't know what it is. I think it's my breathing, because I stop breathing when it comes time to shoot. I stop breathing. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to have a steady little. We propelled off of a building. Was it 50 feet? I think it was 50 feet tall. I don't know, but I thought it was fun. I felt like Spider-Man. And a lot of people, I guess because they're afraid of heights, so they were scared. But I mean, I'm kind of afraid of heights too, but I thought it'd be fun because, you know, and it was. But when I was trying to get down off the building, like you're supposed to have one hand holding the rope in front of you and then one hand behind you, kind of being the brake on the rope. And so you push back, and then this hand will be the brake, and I'll close my hand if I want to stop and open it if I want to go. And so I couldn't like propel off because I was too light, I guess, and the rope was kind of tough. And so I'm trying to like get back and fall back, and it wasn't going. I'm like, I'm not going. And the drill sergeant was yelling at me. He was like, push. And I'm like, I'm pushing. It's not going nowhere. And he was like, I think he called me stupid or something, but he was like, you can't go. And then he tried to help me, and then he was struggling. I was like, I was pushing. And then I finally got off the wall, and then I was like, woo, woo, you know, feeling like Spider-Man with none. Basic was pretty fun. Looking back at it, it was pretty fun. I mean, like towards the end, you kind of get cool with your drill sergeants, and they're more relaxed because you're about to leave, and then hopefully your guys' platoon will have learned some discipline, so you know when to hold and know when to fold. And so they'll start easing up on you a little bit, and then I mean, you still have to be there until you graduate, so they're still gonna make you work out. You still gotta wake up early, but they're just gonna have fun with it. Like during the day, we will always get smoked. We always be running, always be doing something, and it just be so overwhelming. But like when it's closer to the end, you're still gonna run and stuff, but they're gonna make it fun. Like it's gonna be a competition. Like I know one day we played a game, and we had casualties we had to tend to. And so you would actually have to pick somebody up and buddy carry them, or however you were gonna carry them. And you had to get them back to the safety area. So we was running, trying to do that, and it was fun. But to be scared of, I know a lot of people are nervous. I was nervous too, especially because like I was a girly girl, and just the thought of just even being in the army was like, but I made it through, and I'm here, and I'm currently in ROTC to be an officer. So I do PT 3 days a week, bright and early, 6 o'clock. And so that kind of keeps me in shape for the reserves, because for the reserves I don't take a PT test except for every 6 months, so twice a year. Before I was in ROTC, I wasn't working out at all, and so luckily I was just passing my PT test by the grace of God, because I'm not really super unfit, but like if you don't use it, you lose it. And I wasn't running, so my time did get slower. But now that I'm in ROTC and we run, I'm cutting down some seconds. I'm getting back to my time slowly but surely, and so that's a good part. Keeps me in shape. Oh, and also with the weapons, you're gonna hate when you get weapons because you have to keep count at all times. So in the morning and at night. And at night there's fire guards, so there's always going to be 2 people up at night. Is it every hour, or it's every 2 hours? There's always going to be somebody who is up throughout the night. 2 people who are up throughout the night. And once you guys get weapons, they're going to have to get weapons accountability and personnel accountability and clean. And there's going to be drill sergeants who come up to your bay at a specific time in the night to make sure that all the weapons are there and everybody is where they need to be, because trust me, there's gonna be some crazy movie in that place, and like they might escape trying to go see a boy, or they crazy and they just want to escape and try and leave. It's crazy. You also need to make sure that all the weapons are on safe. And if a weapon is not on safe and you checked all the weapons and you told the higher ups that all the weapons were accounted for and on safe, then you gonna get in trouble, because they don't play when it comes to weapons. Oh, there was also I don't know why I just got the bad company, but we couldn't have sweets. We couldn't have none of that. Like, even in the defect, we couldn't eat syrup, we couldn't eat cereal, we couldn't have the Nutri-Grain bars, because people started taking them back to the barracks and was eating them. And they found the evidence once they did inspection. So they was like, y'all can't eat it no more. And I was like, bro, because they were so good. The little Nutri-Valley grain bars, we couldn't have them. And then the Skittles incident. So in the MREs, some of them have candy, and if you get candy or sweets like that, you have to put it in the middle. You couldn't eat it, and it was gonna take it and throw it away. And some people started taking the candy, and it was like, I ain't throwing it away, and that was the contraband. And so this one girl was writing a letter to her boyfriend talking about how some people, or the guys, be taking the candy and trying to sell it or something. They take the candy and they just be giving it out or whatever. And so we had inspection, and she had her drawer unlocked. So if your drawer is unlocked, then you can go through it if there's inspection. So if they say inspection, you better make sure all your stuff is straight, you don't have no contraband, and if you do, that it's hid real good, they can't find it, and that your lock is on your personal drawers, because really they shouldn't be going through your stuff. But her drawer was unlocked, so they opened it and they started reading her letters. And when they read her letters, I don't know why she would even put this in here. I guess she was trying to tell everybody, but I mean, it's not that deep. You can tell them when you get home, because we got in trouble for it. So they read that somebody had contraband, and it was Skittles, and they was trying to figure out who it was, and she wouldn't tell them who it was. And they was like, well, y'all just gonna get messed up until somebody tells me who it was, or until someone confessed. And so I remember they had us running back and forth to the brown box because nobody was saying anything. And it was like, so who took the Skittles? And then nobody said nothing. And it was like, brown box, go. Ooh, and we had to run. And then we get back from one, and he'd be like, I'm gonna ask you again, who has the Skittles? Nobody said nothing. Brown box, go. We had to do about like a good 15, 20 of them. And then people started getting mad at her because they was like, she wrote the letter, she know who did it, so just say who it was. And she's like, I'm not saying nothing. And it was like, come on, say it. Like, if you know if you did it, just say it, because we all in trouble anyway. But nobody said it. Nobody confessed to anything. They was some writers, I guess. But I was getting mad. I was like, come on now, I'm tired of this. And nobody did confess. That's everything you should bring. You're gonna have an opportunity to get everything that you need, so don't stress on what to bring and what not to bring. But do know, oh, also, like, I don't think you can have tweezers, so don't bring tweezers if your girl is trying to keep your eyebrows in check. You can't. They started using toenail clippers or fingernail clippers to get the eyebrows straight or whatever, and it actually works. Somebody has some tweezers in there though. I don't know how they wind up having tweezers, but there were some tweezers in there. But you're not supposed to have them, so don't bring them, or you're gonna have to throw them away. Or if you want to waste your money and bring them. Yes, so if you're going to basic, don't be scared. There's nothing to worry about. It's gonna make you stronger, both physically and mentally. You're gonna connect with people. I'm not a big people's person, so I don't really care about that part. I mean, I really had 2 real close friends in basic, and one of them I still talk to till this day. The other one every now and then, but not really. And I was friends with a couple guys too. One of them I still talk to. He's my battle boo. I gotta talk to, oh my gosh, maybe that'll be another video, battle boos. Cause don't think you about to go to basic looking for a baby, a boo thing. Don't be that girl, cause stay tuned, because I have so much tea on that. There was just a lot going on when I was in basic. But don't be that girl. You don't want to be that girl. So just focus on the reason you're there. Get there and get out. Period. Don't stay there any longer than you have to because you was doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing. Just do what you came there to do and get out. But that concludes this video. If you guys liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you're not already. And stay tuned for the next video where I'll be talking about having battle boos and stuff like that. Bye, boos.